away from Tuloy FC. They play this one. Anton Del Rosario beaten. And with no hesitation, Michael Barajas runs to the goalkeeper box. That may have been a last man challenge. It's a yellow for Anton Del Rosario.
Look at that. He had no choice but to really nick him in.
There's Mamadou Sene to beat. And it's sent in to the back of the net. Loyd Jalique doing what he does best. And it's game on.
Yeah, looks like he did move a little bit too early, and that gave Loyd Jalique the right opportunity to just simply tap it in. Hindi masyadong kailangan lang yun, hindi niya kailangan sobrahan ng lakas. That's true. But also, you can really see typical Maharlika play here that when they have the lead, they have the ability to turn off and on.
But there's a shot taken, and it connects well. My, oh my. Loyd Jalique, player number 17.
A showdown between Victor Nacoa and Loyd Jalique, now scoring a brace on his own. Look at that shot. Beautifully done. Open space, trying to angle it better.
To Villanueva, Lupango has two defenders to beat. Goes through both of them. Cross inside, free header. It's a goal! After 11 minutes, Tuloy FC makes it 1-0. Care of Denmark, Uracoy.
That was a great effort by Jasten Lupango, trying to beat those defenders and just whip it in. And it was comfortably headed in by Denmark, Uracoy for the first goal in this game.
What a delivery. Diaz, yung isa sa mga midfield nila. Oh, here's a chance here. Jalique, another goal. What a mistake from MJ Jones. And Loyd Jalique makes it 2-0. Loyd Jalique makes it 2-0 for Tuloy. A little bit of overconfidence from MJ Jones. He did not think na susugurin siya ni Jalique doon. Easy goal, 2-0 for Tuloy FC on that goal. Here comes Tuloy FC. Jalique, one-on-one, fakes, shoots, and a goal. Loyd Jalique makes it 3. His second
Base. He'll just take it and he just struck it really well, braised it on the left side of the goal. And again, the space again, he just got that right foot flick to the right side, opening.
But the fouls are counted. And at the end of the day, they might lead to a yellow. A shot here from Tuloy, it's a goal! What a strike from Cyrelle Saut.
Then, oh my, from Cyrelle Saut. A left-footed strike down to the bottom right corner.
And again, it was Harry Nunez who found him. And that
Very clinical shot at that.
Whose players have been the core of their existence, basically. Here comes Jalique. A shot here, maybe. Opting to find some balance. Tries to play it back. A shot! And it's 5-0 for Tuloy FC. Jhon Diaz.
Very, very dominant play here. Great cutback pass. Diaz taking that shot even though he was kind of pulled back. Loyd Jalique finds that pass.
Here comes Jalique with that cross. A chance here. Badilik is beaten, but ball is cleared by Gauthier. Villanueva controls. Here comes Saut. Tries to find Jalique. Will swing this on the other end. A chance here. Cleared away. Header! And a goal by Villanueva.
And just look at the delight from Tuloy and their coach as well in the sidelines.
pure persistence mula sa Tuloy FC. Syron Saut. It was that clearance that gave it away for Villanueva. He was onside. And Tuloy FC are back in the match.
Tama yung sabi mo, no? Persistence. The first ball actually was not won by Tuloy.
Naughty Nunez. More players and coaches, of course, because dun sila rin magkaka-career, di ba?
Tama yan.
With a chance to work their way in. Nunez, nakakuha ba niya? Mukhang wala. Nakuha ni Cyrelle Saut. Saut pa rin. Jalique! 2-1 here! Game on! Air Force asking for offside, pero counted daw ang ating goal dito.
Fantastic resilience coming from Tuloy. Makikita mo dito from how they wanted that ball so badly. And that pass, beautifully done and perfectly onside. Si Jalique ay nakaabang lang, hindi siya umabante at hindi niya nilagpasan ng huling defense.
It's our first corner kick of the match, and we saw that Jalique chose to do it early, and that's one of the things you can do. Minsan you can set up, but in this moment, you
Far
can...
post. Chance here for Tuloy, and they get the opener. Harry Nunez buries it into the bottom right corner.
And he could do something like that, as I was about to say. Nunez looking so composed in that moment, and really the whole team just being patient, being decisive, being unselfish, I think. Hindi nila fina-force.
Look at that, setting up the teammate. Pati yung finish. Didn't actually leave the ground that much. Harry Nunez just side-footing that into the bottom right corner. Let's have a look at it here. Nice little setup and cool finish. Saut getting it forward. Jalique. Curling pass, and they could have an opportunity here. Tuloy with another. A beautiful finish. Curled in to make it 2-0. Goal from Cyrelle Saut.
Saut made no mistake. Pouncing on the errors of the Garelli side and being decisive in that moment, and just the skill of how he was able to hit that ball. Let's see that again. A recovery against the defenders and a left-footed curled shot to make it 2-0 for Tuloy.
Goal for Tuloy FC by player number 7.
Beautiful technique from Cyrelle Saut. No hesitation, Jalique makes it 3-1. Balik sa dalawa ang kalamangan ng Tuloy FC. They've weathered the storm and re-established their lead.
That was a composed finish by Jalique, just picking out the bottom right corner to move past Misagal in that moment. And this might just be the cushion that Tuloy FC needs to come back into their game. They have shown their vulnerability in terms of, yes, they are on the ball, they're good with the ball, but in the crucial moments where they can capitalize and finish the game, they seem to not be able to do that yet. But just in this moment, really showing what they're made of. Tuloy FC 4-1 now versus Garelli United.
Jasten Lupango with a fourth goal para sa Tuloy FC. Delivered by Saut, and a header for the young man.
When we talk about game changers, Lupango coming off the bench and scoring a goal, that is what he was able to show, and really a wonderful cross by Saut. He really has been so effective on that right side, cutting in with his left, shooting, but at the same time making a really well-placed crosses where he's able to pick out his teammates with his right foot.
There you have it. You knew it was a wonderful finish.
Daiki Jahana making it work for them. But Tuloy out to respond quickly. The shot was taken. They answer back in style. But then again, it had to take 2 goals. But hey, they're back in this one. 2-0, now 2-1. Syron Saut, the super sub, doing it for them. Back to a 1-goal difference in this one.
You see the contrast between the 2 goals. One, a moment of individual brilliance. This one, a collective, incisive play to get the goal. Getting it out wide, perfect cutback, beautiful finish. Mula kay Syron Saut. It's a wonderful goal mula sa Tuloy FC.
When we refer to that, of course, they did find Syron Saut, but you could see there was Cyrelle Saut, someone making a dummy, and to be able to give space for his brother. Digger just hounding them, but Nunez gets space. No surprise given his vision again as they play it through to Jalique. But denied by the keeper again.
The 2 main men of Tuloy linking up perfectly. And the effort, the work rate mula kay Nunez, no? To create that and the perfectly weighted ball for Jalique.
Taking it, and they make it! It looks like it's Jasten Lupango. Game on here, 2-2. And when we were talking about it again, Digger with the early goal, but with the pace of the game, especially in the first half, parang lamang yung Tuloy. But now, they had a setback, but they're back in it, 2-2. It's been a roller coaster of a game.
Who wants it more? That's the question on my mind when you watch these 2 teams at the moment. Grabe yung desire na ipinapakita dito ng Tuloy. Great work mula kay Jalique. It was an open goal for Lupango, but he needed to get it on target. Look at this bit of skill. Great work. And sleeping were 3 Manila Digger defenders there. Allowed that to run across goal and not marking Lupango, who was wide open to smash that in.
To Tuloy, and this could be an opportunity to really put themselves ahead. 1-on-1. Here it comes. Nice save! Here's the follow-up, and Tuloy gets it on the second try. Loyd Jalique. Nicely done. Right place and the right time here for putting that one right down that lower left side. But after that save, goalkeeper was not able to react quickly enough. Defenders were not there to clean that up. Andun na silang dalawa. Pero naunahan pa rin sila ni Jalique. Look at that. There were two Army defenders who was closer to the ball after the rebound. Pero still, kailangan pa rin makahanap ni Tuloy ng someone na makaka-unlock ng stern defense ng Philippine Army. And looks like they might be able to find one here. He's on the run with space ahead. Takes that shot. Ooh, and a nice goal to put themselves back here. Levi Sajor, the substitute. And now they have trimmed down the deficit to just 1 goal. Look at this one again. Nice shot from Cyrelle Saut. But John Kent de la Riarte able to save that first attempt. But the defenders from Philippine Army just not fast enough to keep up with Levi Sajor this play.
This is what you were talking about earlier, Jing, where at one point it needs to be about beating teams now, especially with the spot in the first division.
Great pass. Fantastic opportunity for Tuloy. They get a goal back. Great team goal by Tuloy. And they get their just reward. Perfect opportunity right in front of goal. Alfredo Cortez got a touch, but not enough to deny. Let's look at this. Diaz squaring that ball to perfection para kay Cyrelle James Saut.
This goal has been a long time coming for Tuloy FC. They've had 4 or 5 opportunities like this one in the past 40 minutes. And finally, they found the back of the net. And it is a wake-up call for Stallion Laguna now.
Villarreal. But Nunez takes it back. Oh, a chance here for Tuloy. A shot! What a goal! Amazing from Syron Saut.
Back in the game, Tuloy FC. Cyrelle Saut firing it into the far corner. Fantastic response mula sa Tuloy.
Goal for Tuloy FC by player number 7.
And just like that, Tuloy FC are back. Good control, pressure there, pero nakalusot si Grizola. Nabawi ang bola, pinasa sa gitna at chance. Here comes Tuloy FC! And an opening goal! Very early on the 7th minute. What a play! Syron Saut does the damage. And Tuloy FC get ahead very early in this match. Let's take a look at that. The good cut back there. Precision on the finish. Kita man natin from the edge of the box. Very clinical. And that is 1-0 for Tuloy FC. Ball is straight kay Villanueva. Kita naman sa kabila. This is Cyrelle Saut. Now Uracoy to Nunez, finding a through ball. Jalique all alone. Jalique! Goal! Jalique makes it 2-1 for Tuloy FC. Celebrations all around for Tuloy. Just ito si John Bitanyo is not very happy with his defensive line.
All the way back to Michael Antilo Jr. Poor pass from him. Loyola gets it back, but they got robbed here. Tuloy now in an advantageous position. Laying that off on the left side. Can something happen here? It looks like it's an early goal. Wasting no time at all. Jasten Lupango sweetly finding his spot right there after being laid off. A nice ball. And now they are at the advantage. 4 minutes in. You do not write them off just yet because they might just be finding their way back up top here. Look at how this play has gone. Nicely done there by JL Jalique. Ang ganda, mababa, tamang-tamang palo lang. And then that finish. Jasten Lupango finding his way away from the arms of the keeper. Coscoluela can't do anything about that. Mukhang iko-cross this out papunta sa gitna. No one to get there on the first touch. It goes back the opposite way, and they are now trying to get it into the box again. Tuloy. Tuloy with an opportunity. Saut, and the second one. Cyrelle Saut doubling up for his team 8 minutes into this game. These boys are men on a mission here. Cyrelle Saut unguarded and had to just easily tap it in. Coscolwela there asking his defenders, what's going on here? Walang bantay. Mang layo ni Mauro Akot to even challenge him. That was a missed cue there for a spectacular one from Levi Sajor. Pero napakaswerte na si Cyrelle Saut ay hindi umatras. He just waited for that ball. And looks like they opted to go low here. Hindi na nila masyadong minamadali ang bola. Trying to play it around, Tuloy. Right into the box. An opportunity. And a third one. A brace for Jasten Lupango. And right now, we are seeing Tuloy opening the floodgates against the more veteran side in Loyola. And mind you, we are just 10 minutes into this game. There's still plenty of football to be had. But with the way the defense is working for Loyola, it might be tougher now. Look at that. Pass right there. Syron Saut finding Lupango right down there. Not really very open, but still enough for him to be unbothered in making that attempt. Tumatakbo si Sajor sa gitna. Can he get it through? It gets away from his man. And another shot on goal, and looks like it's in. Goal number 4. Just right at the death. And it could be a goal from the number 17, Loyd Jalique. Mukhang magiging goal kick na naman to for Tuloy, who does it low and tries to keep the ball on the ground, typical of their style of play. Nice, short, and crisp passing. And talking about crisp passing, look at that pass. He gets his man away, lays it off the middle, shot into and another one. And they are now 5 goals to the goods. Another brace here from Loyd Jalique. And restores the 3-goal deficit. The 3-goal advantage for Tuloy. The 3-goal margin that would keep the 8th place Loyola at bay. You could see the disappointment from Jasten Lupango, who almost bagged his hat trick. But the ball fell kindly to Loyd Jalique. Referee lets it play. It's on target and it's in! And another Saut brother has wrinkled the net. To the delight of the Tuloy faithful, who has come here in numbers and in force. The senior team here giving the young ones a show. Listen to that crowd.
Goal for Tuloy FC by player number 8, Syron Saut.
Syron Saut finding that accuracy right there through the wall, through the hands. Nothing you can do about it. And looks like nothing Loyola could do about the scoreline for now.
For the second choice keeper here, who has replaced Michael Antilo Jr., who has, of course, also done his part. Another chance here for Tuloy. The shot! Oh, it's in! It's in! Denmark Uracoy on the 86th. And that will spoil the clean sheet here, or the scoreline for One Taguig, but nevertheless, it's going to be a footnote. But that's what you like about Tuloy, just staying in this match, changing direction against George Baker, and then the shot. Nilagay niya yon doon sa right bottom corner. Let's take a look at that once more. Great shot by Denmark Uracoy. It's a welcome consolation here for Tuloy FC. Ang ganda ng effort nila dito sa second half. Kanina pa natin binabanggit, no? Mas marami silang oras na nasa kanila yung bola, nasa kanilang panig, and they were doing something with that ball.